Hey, y'all. I hope you can hear me. I'm using a different microphone today. But Sister RN is going live just so I can tell my colleagues happy Emergency Nurses Day. Today is a very exciting day because we get to celebrate us, right? We're always taking care of everybody else, but today I want y'all to make sure you're taking care of yourselves. All right. Happy Emergency Nurses Day. I am going to flood the timeline with my emergency nursing experience. I've had a lot of great moments and I definitely want to share them with y'all. And so I'll be doing that over the next couple of days. Tomorrow is Throwback Thursday. And so I think that's a good day for me to just throw back some Thursdays on y'all, give y'all my favorite moments in the emergency department. I have had an exciting time over the past 20 years. I'm telling my age, but over the past 20 years in the ER, there has been some exciting things. Yeah. Bad things happen in the emergency room, but I want you guys to know that we as emergency room nurses really love what we do and really love being with you guys in those critical moments, right? And so a lot of our nurses are burnt out. COVID did it to us, but that's all right. I hope every nurse is taking their time off. I hope every nurse prioritizes themselves and their mental health. That's important. So if you don't get anything else from me today, emergency room nurses, please prioritize your mental health. You've been through a lot. Yeah, I know you have. You go through a lot every day, right? COVID came and the game changed on us. Post COVID in the emergency department is really strange. So I truly understand what you guys are going through. And I really, really, really want to hone in on and want to make sure you prioritize your mental health. I know that seems what they say cliche. You know, people are always talking about, oh, focus on your mental health. What does that mean? Let's talk about it. First of all, when you're on the job, guys, you got to debrief. You have to talk to each other, especially after a cold situation, right? You need to talk to each other. You need to let your physician or your charge nurse lead the debrief. You need to talk about what just happened, what went well, and what you can do better, right? Document it, submit it to your manager. And if you identified any opportunities for improvement, no blame, right? You guys got to live with what happened in that room. So you can't blame each other and you have to debrief. You have to look for opportunities for improvement. And then if you can improve, then you make the changes and improve, all right? Okay. That's very important because you don't want to go home thinking about some of the things that we experienced in the code blue situation, especially if we didn't save their lives. We always want to save somebody's life. And when we can't, then that becomes a situation. And so you need to make sure you debrief every last one of those cases. Again, with one of your leaders. That can be your medical leader, the head doctor in the room, or the head nurse that's in the room. Okay. All right. So you're going to prioritize yourself. You're going to take your breaks. You need your breaks. Nursing leaders, make sure your nurses get their breaks. They've got to take a break. They have to take care of themselves in order to take care of your patients. If they're hangry, it ain't going to make good for your patient experience. Okay? So make sure you take care of your nurses. Make sure they have a place to take a break. And I'm talking about a break that's not disturbed. Nobody's calling them about the alarms. Nobody's talking about the patient's blood pressure while that nurse is on break. That nurse need a relief. So make sure that nurse get a relief. All right. So put you some break relief nurses on your schedule. You can afford it. What you don't want is bad things to happen when your nurse don't get a break. So for Emergency Nurses Day, please make sure emergency room nurses get a break. They need to eat. They deserve to eat. They deserve to go use the restroom more than once in a 12-hour shift. So please give your ER nurses a break. All right. What else I want to talk about? The main thing, y'all, is what? your mental health. Make sure that you're prioritizing your mental health. I would say it over and over again. That's why I'm here today. And I want to make sure you know and your leaders know how to prioritize your mental health. I hope y'all can hear me because I'm just on here talking and going on. All right. So, anyway, happy emergency nurses. Whatever, happy emergency nurses day, happy emergency nurses week. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do. Remember what I said, prioritize your mental health. You're going to debrief, you're going to take breaks, you're going to take time off when you need to take that time off, right? Most definitely. Please take care of yourself so that you can take care of everybody else. Happy emergency nurses week, and I will see you guys soon. Sister RN is out. And thank you for letting me jump in on this 5-minute live.